lower leg refers to the joints of the ankles, knees, and hips, specifically to the lower leg movements that flex, extend, abduct, adduct, evert, and rotate to accomplish edging, pressure, and rotation. Great slalom ski racers ski fast by combining these articulations.
When you look at great ski racers, when they're skiing at their best, the lower leg is engaged super early in the turn. The muscles of the lower leg, the anterior tibialis, the muscles that create ankle flexion, those have to be engaged. When I'm talking about engagement, it's the ankle is flexed, it maintains that ankle flexion. The knee is activated, the muscles around the leg are working strong. If there's steering needed, the steering occurs from the lower leg, not the hip. That all occurs early in the turn, and so that you can catch the edge quickly.
With 2 degrees of freedom in the ankle, 2 in the knee, and 3 in the hip, multiplied by 2 legs gives a total of 24 degrees of freedom, or 24 unique ways the legs can move. When you consider that these 24 degrees of freedom can have a differing range of motion and move at differing tempos, the number of unique movement possibilities becomes staggering. This phenomenal movement variability of the legs is what elite ski racers use to their advantage, and the secret to early lower leg activation. Rotating the ski just enough at the start of the turn, pressuring the tip at just the optimal time, and edging, not too much or too little, to create a round arc takes a lot of movement options. While there is a plethora of movement choices for the lower legs, there are some technique heuristics to achieving early lower leg activation. Starting with stance, the hips must be biased downhill. There is not enough time between turns to square up to the skis and then turn the opposite direction. A hip that is facing downhill can create some huge angles. This is only possible if the inside hip is flexed to get the inside leg out of the way. To complement this, the inside knee must be flexed and the outside knee extending or extended. While the knee is primarily a hinge joint, it does have rotational capabilities. When it is flexed, it unlocks, freeing it to rotate. This is one explanation for the low or flexed stance seen between turns. The ankle is also flexed. This is for 2 reasons. First, the fore-aft balance and pressure opportunities afforded. Second is for subtalar reversion. The subtalar joint is just under the talus and just above the heel bone. When the ankle is flexed, dorsiflexed, the talus has the ability to move sideways, resulting in the ankle rotating. This allows for additional edge angle and edge control. Maintaining flexion in the knees and ankles through turn transition is essential for early lower leg activation. This extra bit of articulation coming from the joints that are closest to the ski allows the skier to quickly change direction and to control the entry of the new turn, thus leading to the best chance for pressure in the fall line while allowing the skier to achieve appropriate edge angle for the desired turn size. Less skilled skiers will rely more on hip angulation, which is slower to develop and limits the skier's ability to adjust pressure and edging throughout the turn. Through turn transition, the elite skier's knees will appear to rapidly rotate in the direction of the new turn. When combined with a transfer of weight from the old outside ski to the new outside ski, as discussed in the previous section, the skier can be quick and precise. We have seen in this chapter that early lower leg activation is a multifaceted fundamental. Early implied early in the turn, lower leg referred to the ankle with a contribution from the knee and hip, and lastly, activation, which is that ever important tension in the ankle that needs to be turned on to perform this important slalom fundamental.